Right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Time to go deep. I hope y'all got y'all gear ready. Because we don't demonstrate, fish we penetrate. And we got a whole going through the day. We now rocking with the splash specialist and the dive instructor. Shout out to the rest of the Schwebel crew. Old Man Ali, Old Painless, Eddie P, and of course we can't forget the man Beat Down Brown. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is Diving Deep Dialogues, and we about to do just that. What's going on, player? What we got cracking today?
Well, it's percolating, pimping. You know what it is.
I mean, shoot, percolating like morning coffee.
Just got mine in.
Man, I feel you on that one. For sure. For sure. For sure.
Welcome to another Deeper Dives Dialogue Unlimited podcast.
Yeah, boy.
We are your hosts. And, you spoke with the splash specialist. You heard from the splash specialist. I'm the dive instructor. And, a.k.a. the Rain Man and handsome, was it Mandeltron? Mandeltron.
Because they putting robots in the water now, you feel me?
Man, listen. They got all that.
Word.
They got all of that. You heard me.
Up.
Check us out on rumble.com and youtube.com, as well as more platforms to come, and many already in existence. I want to say are we on Spotify yet? We might not be on Spotify, but the Schwebel Room, the whole outfit, the whole brigade, you know what I'm saying? We all doing our thing.
If we ain't there, we gonna be there. Like, share, and subscribe so that way you don't miss us when we get there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Exactly. What we got today, man. We did the under the radar last week, so this week is I don't want to say our typical or usual, but we're going to our deeper dialogue on the domestic violence in the sports world, taking a deeper look into what the sports brain injuries and the effects.
Let's just say if we're going to rapper reference it, and I mean this is just because of the same initials. Shout out to Jeezy. CTE, baby. Yeah. CTE, not Corporate Thug Entertainment, but shout out to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We're talking about the CTE that happens when you get hit too many times, the concussion madness, you feel me?
Yes.
And it's real. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is real. It's not a game, people.
We're gonna take a little we're gonna take a little peek also into just the psychology of what it takes to be successful in sports in America, and what is it? The social effects, right, of hero worship, putting people on a pedestal. Not saying that they haven't earned some degree of respect in their respective fields of skill set and what's the word I'm looking for? Adeptness in their craft. However, sometimes we take it a bit too far. We give them a God complex or an untouchable modality of movement, right? So and then we turn around and we want to punish them the harshest. And not saying they don't deserve punishment, but I mean, that's something to look into as a society. What are we doing to our young men and women that we're pushing out into the sports world, the entertainment world, so on and so forth, right?
Word.
So let's get into it. Man.
Can I get a hit? Hit.
Hit.
Might have been the wrong analogy, but it fit. Just saying.
So one of my favorite guys to watch on the turf and the grass, Ohio's own Joe Mixon. We're gonna start off talking a little bit about situations that have arisen in his career recently. Let's see here. I forgot this.
So he's from Ohio?
I believe he's from, don't quote me right away, but I want to say the Cleveland area. We'll get into that too. We'll actually bring the audience along with us, so to speak, on that knowledge journey. Let's see what window there we wait. No, that's us. Nope. Chrome tab. Yeah, we're going. Yeah, there we are. Can we see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Cool. I might just full screen it if they'll let me. Oh, okay. Well, screw it. Here we go.
After his 2014 misdemeanor charge for punching a woman in the face and a 2016 one-game suspension for intimidating a parking officer, a warrant was issued for Joe Mixon's arrest on one count of aggravated menacing in February 2023. The Cincinnati Bengals running back allegedly pointed a gun at a woman's face and told her, "The police can't get me." Oh, but they did. Police issued a warrant for Mixon's arrest on February 2nd, 2023. But then they reneged on it 24 hours later. The whole timeline's a bit sketchy, but let's see if we can make some sense of it. On January 21st, 2023, a 21-year-old woman claimed that Mixon had pointed a gun at her and threatened to pop off her face. I'm guessing that means something a lot more sinister than it sounds. Anyway, the woman filed a complaint against the Bengals running back, claiming he had told her the police wouldn't be able to do anything about it while waving a gun in her face. The police took up that bet. They issued a warrant for his arrest on one count of aggravated menacing. This was on a Thursday night. By Friday, the Hamilton Prosecution Department announced that they'd dismissed the charges against Mixon.
WTN Cincinnati, the charges against Bengals running back Joe Mixon have been dismissed at the request of city prosecutors.
Something that the athlete's agent, Peter Schaefer, had already predicted. Schaefer told news outlets that the charges against Mixon were bogus, that the police should act more responsibly, since there was a life and reputation at stake here. Mixon was allegedly outraged at the possible misdemeanor charge. Reports suggest neither he nor his agent could make sense of the warrant.
So we just got to do whatever we got to do to go in there to get the dub.
Ultimately, just like Schaefer had predicted, the charges were dropped a day later, followed by some choice words for the men and women in blue by Schaefer. The police should have acted more responsibly, sure, but you need to cut them some slack here, especially since Schaefer doesn't have a sparkling record to begin with. His agent claims that the police were rash in filing a warrant against Mixon without going through all of the evidence in the case. The word irresponsible was used, but when you take a look at the running back's track record, you might side with the police on this one.
Out of tackles, Mixon inside the 20, and Mixon all the way down near the 17.
Back in 2014, a day after he had turned 18, Mixon was arrested after he punched a woman in the face. The then Oklahoma State football player had allegedly been...
Fair use, fair use. This is from YouTube. We do not own the rights to this. This is from Knockout Sports. Shout out Knockout Sports. Like, share, and subscribe. As you can see, very quality video.
It would be called Knockout Sports.
Yeah. That's kind of like what we're doing right now, what we're talking about today. Wow. Did you see that right hook? Man. I ain't say it ain't so, Joe, but we already know what it is. Man.
And harassing his classmate Amelia Molitor and her friends for a while. It started outside a store, and then Mixon and his friends followed Molitor and her friends inside the store. According to Amelia,